So guys, let's continue with the second hour of math.
Estamos en
Take home,
clases.
okay? And we will continue, right, with the vocabulary from this lesson. Yes. And the number 4, we said that the answer was fraction. Yes. That's the answer of number 4. So number 2, we have an exercise in how can we compare fractions, right? Yes, we have greater than, right?
Less than or
Is
equal to.
equal to, right? But how we know or how we can compare these fractions? Like for example, in exercise number 5, right? Which one do you think is greater than or less than or are equal these two fractions?
Less than.
Less than. Do you think that 1/5 is less than 1/15? Do you think that this is less? Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Please pay attention. Then we have, guys, 1, right? 5th, yes. And we have 1, yes. Do we have this? And the option we have is greater than, right? Less than or equal to. Yes. Remember that this open part, when we place this in middle of two numbers, in this case, in middle of the two fractions, it represents the open part, represent the number that is greater, right? And this little pig represents the part that is less than the other number, right? So, and we will say it in this way. 1/5 is which one of these options?
Less.
Less.
Greater than.
O sea que usted cree que uno,
Equal. Equal.
o sea que
Greater than.
usted cree que un quinto es
No,
mejor
mamá.
que 1/15.
Greater than.
Greater than. ¿Cuál creen ustedes que es mayor? ¿1/5 o 1/15?
Sobre 15. Sobre
1/15 es
5.
mayor que 1/5.
1 sobre 5. Sí. 1 sobre
Ok,
5.
escuchen, les voy a explicar algo. Cuando nosotros tenemos, ¿verdad? Two fractions, when we have two fractions, or when we're talking about fractions, so we're talking about that we divide, right, a whole number into many pieces, right? In this case, we have this number 1, right? And we divide this number 1 into 5, yes? And in this case, we have 1 as well, and we divide this in 15 pieces. Like for example, you have a cake. We are gonna use the example of a cake. Pay attention, right? You have a cake, yes? And then you divide this cake in 2, right? 4, and 5, yes? And these represent these fractions, right? And then what happened here? This one is from this one, right? And then we're gonna represent this one. We have the same cake, yes? Let's suppose that they have the same size, right? And then we divide the cake in 2, 4, 6, yes? 8. Then let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 11, 12. Now let's count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then, but we have...
Están trabajando en la página.
Sorry, no. I'm explaining something. Just pay attention.
Ah, sí, mister, es que en la computadora no me deja entrar, no sé por qué.
Lo mismo le pasó a Ángeles. But the
A veces
important is
fue
that
tu
you are
teléfono.
here. Just pay attention now. We are 13, 14, 14, right? And then 15. So we divide the cake into 15 pieces, right, of cake. And here into 5 pieces of cake. So if you go to the birthday, right, how many people do you prefer that are there? 5 or 15? Remember that if we have 15, you are gonna eat less than if you go to a birthday with the 5 people, right? So, recuerde que si usted va a un cumpleaños con 15 personas, el pedazo de pastel que usted se va a comer es más pequeño, ¿sí? ¿Comprendemos hasta aquí? Entonces, ¿qué pasa si usted va a un cumpleaños con solo 5 personas?
Va a tener más
Va
pastel.
a tener más. Entonces, when we're, when
Sí,
we're-
aunque se puede llevar en más pequeño.
listen, so it means that when we're talking about fraction, right? When the less numbers you have here, the greater number you have. Like for example, el menor número que tengo aquí, ¿verdad? Es mayor que el que usted tiene aquí, porque aquí solo le dividió en 5 y aquí en 15, ¿verdad? Entonces esto significa que tiene menos que 5. ¿Entendió esa parte? Yes. Ahora, which number is greater and which number is less? Or which is the symbol that we have to use here?
I think greater than.
Greater than, right? And this one is greater than. Greater than. So, you see, the open part, right, represent the number that is greater, right? So, let's continue then with number 6. I need you
It
to
is
do
less.
number 6 alone.
It is
Remember that you have to take the first fraction as example to read the complete action, right? Like for
Mister,
example,
which
you are
page?
comparing 17 tenths, right? And 17
I
fifths,
finished the
right?
number 6.
17 feet greater than I think that it is
Yes,
less
of
than.
course. Yes, of course. Okay. Finish
Mister,
with the,
what is the page? Because my internet
Finish, mister.
is
Finish, mister.
not good.
okay, Gabriel, we're working in page 368. Terminen hasta el número 10. Hurry up.
I
Because,
finish, mister.
yes.
I finished, mister.
You finish until number 10?
Yes.
Okay, let's wait for the rest then. Diego Betancourt, are you in classes?
Finish.
Diego Betancourt? Sebastian, what happened?
Finish, mister.
Finish.
You finish? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask, listen, we're gonna share then our answers, right? So number 6, Hillary. Hillary, number 6. Where is Hillary?
Mister, ahí tuvo un mensaje de que Hillary se fue.
Okay, yes. So number 6, Andrea Montserrat. Number 6.
Number 6 is.
No, wait. Number 7, Andrea Larissa. Number 8, Miguel Alejandro.
I want to do number 10.
Number 9, Gustavo. And number 10, Diego Amador, right? Yeah, so let's start then with number 6. And let's pay attention, please. Let's pay attention to our classmate in order to compare if we have the same answer, right? Okay, then number 6, please, Andrea Monserrat, I said, right? Yes, Andrea Monserrat?
Hmm?
Number 6, share number 6. Please, wake up. You're not in classes.
Mister, la pantalla se me dividió en dos y no me dejaba darle clic al micrófono.
Okay, let's pay attention then, Diego. Andrea, please share number 6. The answer of number 6. Is greater
17,
than, okay, tell me.
17 over 10 is greater 17 and 10.
So which one is greater? 1710 or 1750?
17, 10.
Do you think that es mayor 17 sobre 10?
I don't.
Andrea, I just explained that the less number you have in the denominator, it means that the fraction is greater than. So which number is greater, 10 or 5 or 5?
I know. 17 and 5.
So which one is the answer? Is less than, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. So number 7, Andrea Larissa. Hurry up. Not just
2 and 5 is greater.
2 and 5 is greater than? Yes, of course. And number 8. Who's number 8? Miguel Alejandro. Okay, good job.
6, 9 is greater.
Which one?
6, 9.
6, 9?
Yes.
Okay, it's greater. Good job. So, number 9. Who's number 9? Who's number 9?
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Okay, Gustavo, number 9.
2 is greater.
2, 8 is greater. Yes, of course. No, the last one. Who's the last one?
Hey, mister.
Who's the last? Okay, Diego. Which number is greater? Or which fraction is greater?
It's 2 and 7.
2 and 7 is greater than 1 and 5? Are you sure?
No. It is 5 and 1 is greater than.
Okay, 2 sevens is less than 1 and 5, right? So, do you have the same answer, guys?
Yes, mister.
So, good job. So, in the next exercise, right, that it says equivalent fractions. Yes? It's the last part. Yeah? Equivalent fraction. After this, we're going to start adding and subtracting, right? Fractions. Yes? So, in the first part, we have, right, equivalent fractions. Okay, what do you think is equivalent fraction? Or what do you understand about equivalent?
Una fracción equivalente.
Andrea Larissa?
Una fracción que sea como casi lo mismo.
Okay, so here I have an example. I'm gonna write here and then I'm gonna show you two fractions that are equivalent. And now you will tell me what do you understand about this. Like for example, guys, I have this one, 12, right? And 22. 22. So, and then I may say that this is equal, right, to 6, right, and 11.
12.
How do you conclude that these are equivalent fractions? Or what is what
Because
they
Because
what did I do?
this is the half of
Raise
these
your
numbers.
hand, please. Diego Amador, tell me.
Because this is the half of these numbers.
Yes, of course. It means that I'm gonna simplify this fraction, right? And it means that this have half and this one have half, and the half is 11 and the half is 6. And I'm gonna show you another example, right? And then you are gonna tell me,
But with odd numbers, but
and
because
then
I don't
now
know.
you will tell me, right, this answer. Like for example,
Mr. One
6,
of odd,
right? And
18
18.
is equal to 3 and 9.
18. Yes.
Is
How
equal to 8 and 9, 3 and 9.
am I gonna do this? I noticed that they have pair of
Zero.
number, right? It means that they have half. So, which is the half of 6? 3. And 9?
9, Mr. You
And 9.
say.
So, do you think that this is the answer?
Yes.
Yes.
No, because we can operate these two numbers as well, because they are, in Spanish, we call números primos. Yes? So, what happens if I divide 3, right? Vamos a ver. 3 and 9. Vamos a hacer mínimo común divisor en este caso, ¿verdad? Mínimo común múltiplo, ¿verdad? De 9 y 3. ¿Tienen mitad ellos? They have half?
No.
Son números primos.
Okay, so they have
Mister,
Third.
explíqueme.
third, right?
Mister, explíqueme, ¿por qué 12 es un número par, pero aún así es primo?
Okay, Beta, we are in another thing right now. I'm going to explain you then later. Yes? They have third, right? Okay. Third of 9 is equal to 3, right? Because 3 times 3 is equal to 9, right? And then 3 of 3 is equal to, third of 3 is equal to
Mr. The topic is
1, right? Yes. Entonces, ya sé que los dos tienen tercera. ¿Verdad? Entonces, ¿qué es lo que voy a escribir aquí? ¿Cuál es la tercera de 3?
1.
One.
1, sorry.
Okay.
And 3.
1 and
3.
3. So, it means that the equivalent number of this fraction is this one. Yes? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so we will, you have to complete this later, right? These exercises because I need to explain you, right? And I need to show you some videos about how to subtract and add a fraction, right? That is as an easy topic that you have to go through, right? Do you
Y
remember
después me
how
va a
to add
explicar.
and subtract fractions?
Mister, y después me va a explicar lo que le dije.
Do you remember how to add and subtract fraction, guys?
Yes.
yes, Mr.
Yes.
You have in the no,
Yes,
in-
mister, I know.
You know how to do it?
Yes. And with multiplication, he can.
Okay, so, but remember that we have with the same denominator and with different denominator, right? Then,
Yes.
I'm gonna show you an example of each, right? And then we have, like for example, 6. Are you paying attention, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 3 and now let's change this number. What do I have to do this? What do I have to do with this, guys?
The denominator, just you need
Only
to write it up
add numerator.
Yes.
and the
When
numerator
we
you
have,
need to zoom.
Only add
when
the
we have,
numerator.
listen, when we have the same denominator, guys, the only thing that I have to do is to add the numerators.
The
Yes.
1 and the
And
3.
then I have 1 plus 3.
3
Yes.
is
And
equal to
the
4.
denominator is going to be the same, right? And then we just copy the denominator and we have 1 plus 3 is equal to
4.
4. Yes. And the denominator is going to be, do you understand, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Now, what happened? What would happen if I have, instead of addition, I have here less?
It is impossible, mister.
It is impossible. Why?
Because 3 is greater than 1. Ah, no.
Same. It is the same. It doesn't matter. Right? So, just pay attention then. So, I have here, the only thing, I'm gonna do the same, right? The only thing that change is that instead of add, I'm gonna subtract. Yes? So, here I have 1 and 3, right? It means that 3 minus 1, right? And the denominator is gonna be
5.
15, right? And what happened if I subtract 1 from 3? I got
2.
And
Lo
5.
mismo sucede con
And
Parte cuando no hay. Esta persona ya no está. Yes?
Yes.
Do you understand? Easy, right? Easy. Yes. Now, guys, I'm gonna make one of with different denominator, right? And let's see, we're gonna write, like for example, 2, right? And 3
Ever está entrando hoy, ¿verdad?
plus, could you please, Diego Amador, turn off your microphone? Good job. Thank you. Plus 3
And
or let's see, 5. What do I have to do, guys?
we need to multiply 2
We
times
need
5
to
and 3
multiply
times 3.
first. What do I have to multiply first?
2 times 5.
2 times 5, right? Vamos a encerrar aquí. 2 times 5. Yes. Yes. And that is equal to
10.
10. Yes. And then, what else?
3 times 3. We need to multiply.
Now, we're adding or subtracting? Adding, right?
Adding.
So I'm gonna write plus, right? Then
3 times 3
is equal to
is equal to 9.
9. Yes. And then I have. And how do I know which is the denominator of this fraction?
You multiply 3 times 5.
3
3
times.
times 5.
Yes, of course. To get that denominator, I'm gonna write a D here. So 3 times 5 is equal to
15.
15. So which is the answer?
19.
19
And 15.
and 15. Yes? And what happened here? What do I have?
The numerator is greater than the
That
denominator.
numerator is greater than the denominator. And what do I have to do here? Do you remember or not?
Equivalent.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Listen, what do I have to do is to become this fraction into mixed number fraction. Yes? And how can I? Okay, Gabriela Zúñiga, do you have something to say?
I don't remember the process, but I know the answer.
Okay, could you please tell me the answer?
It is 1/4/15.
Yes, of course. So, and now I'm going to explain you how we got this answer, right? So I have 19 and 15, right? So it means that I have to divide these two numbers. Yes? But this happens just when the denominator is greater than the denominator, right? So, and then I have 19, right? Divided in 15. Yes, guys?
Yes.
So, how many times 15 fixing 19?
One.
One.
Just.
So I'm gonna write one and then I will subtract. Yes? And then I got here 15. Yes? And I'm gonna subtract. Yes? And then what happened if I subtract 9 from 6? 6 from 9, sorry. It'd be
4.
4. Yeah. And 1 minus 1 is equal to
Is equal to 0.
0.
0.
Yes. So I have here a reminder of 4. And what do I have to do? This one, right? This one that we have here, it's gonna be the whole number, right? So it means that it is equal to 1. Yes. And the denominator is gonna be the same. The denominator is gonna be the same. Yes. And which one do you think is the numerator?
4.
4, right? That is the reminder. Yes. Now, it is clear now, Gabriela, how to become fractions? Yes. So, do you have questions so far, guys? No?
Now you can say me about the question.
Now, do you think that you are ready to solve this problem like this? Okay, so
Yes.
I'm gonna show you, right, which exercise you have to do as a little homework. Yes? And tomorrow we are going to discuss this exercise that I'm gonna show you right now.
Mr. But we didn't discuss the page that you say that
The last
page.
class. The last
Sí,
class, you said. Okay,
yes.
but we will have time. No worries. I need to explain you this first. Right? So I'm gonna show you first. Wait a little bit.
Mister, ¿cuál era la mini tarea?
Yes, I'm gonna show you right now. Wait.
Mr. But that means that you have to do a
Okay.
Pictionary.
Okay, listen, guys. Are you ready to copy? You have to copy, guys. You have to copy. So please take your notebook, your pencil, because you are gonna write the homework right now.
Okay.
Yes? So
Y si mejor le tomamos foto.
here you have. You're gonna write just the first. I'm gonna show you.
Mister, eso lo va a subir a la plataforma también, esa tarea.
No, you have to write right now. You have to write right now. So you are going to do just the first, this one. This one. I don't know how to show this. Okay, you are gonna write just this four, right? The one that I'm gonna circle to you. Just Just these 6. Hurry up.
That is the homework.
No, but I have more than this ones. Hurry up.
Mister, only that 6.
Sorry. That's
Only
6,
that
but
6.
I'm gonna assign more than this ones. Hurry up. Escriban esto rápido porque tengo que asignarles más. Yes, you finish? Did you copy?
Es que caímos en... No, mister. Espera.
Hurry up.
Mister, eso no se ve casi nada. Mister, yo le tomé foto.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, you finish?
¡Uy, paletti! Yes, I finished.
You finish?
Yes.
Okay, so
Espérese, mister, nada más me falta uno.
No, mister, no lo quite.
Mister, nada más me faltaba el último.
that you have to write. Hurry up.
Listo, mister, ya acabé la... Vamos a la clase de reading.
Yes. Uy, ¿ya terminaron de escribir eso? Yes.
No, mister, espérese.
Hurry up, Miguel.
Es que no.
Mister, le tomar foto. Mister, we need to do only these 6 exercises.
No, I have more. That's why I'm telling you that you have to hurry up.
Ya le tomé foto.
Only that 6 exercises, mister.
No,
Mira,
we have more here. That's why I'm telling you that you have to hurry up.
está todo.
Finish.
Ready, guys?
Yes.
So here I have the other one. But first, I think that is this one. No, it's not this one. The same, so I think that is.
Yes.